Alright, we're in Kerbal. Kerbal 2. Which is kind of half the game Kerbal is right now, but gonna try and get it to go and work, and yeah. Doing this instead of racing tonight because it's out new today, so Kerbal was always one of my favorite games, and see if we can first get something into orbit. And we've got a massively powerful vehicle for that. I actually, you know, after my test that I just did, I think I'm gonna downsize this thing and give it half the power. Whoops. So I have a vehicle within a vehicle. So this is our main vehicle here, and what we are trying to do is get this essentially a satellite into space. So this is slightly different than I've ever done it in regular Kerbals, so it's been kind of a pain. But that's our goal right now, is to shoot this thing up in the air, get it to turn, and get it falling around the Earth, and just get that up there. Just so I can kind of remember how to play. Now, you've got a lot of extra stuff. Right now, like if we were wanting to go to the moon, we've almost got that much Delta V, so this is a bit crazy that we have that much. Probably overpowered this, but better than underpowered. Although I completely lost the ability to go into orbit last time, so got my staging all set. So we are launching, separating, open the bay doors, and separate, and then we can fire this thing off. But I think I need to open the bay doors first. There was some weird physics going on with that. But if you've never played Kerbal, it's kind of a good, bad, learn by wrecking type game. A lot of fun, but we are gonna launch here. I've got my controls all set up. We're gonna go straight up until we reach probably, well, I've just put on these fins to hopefully give me a little more control in the atmosphere, but yeah, it's all no manned flight right now, and we don't need to waste Kerbals at this point. Plus it's not even really career mode or anything, so let's launch it, see where we go. The visualization of the engines and the air and everything around is pretty awesome. So let's get to, here's our altitude and our speed that we're going up. Let's get to around 5,000 and try to turn this thing a tiny bit without losing control. And we lost control too much, but cool thing here is revert to launch. Get to quickly restart there. Try it again. So, yeah, I need to get a little more out of the air before I start turning this thing, because we don't have really good control of it. We're going to go a lot quicker this time. We're going to try to get up to this part of the atmosphere and then turn. Try to just pretty much going to do this the least efficient way possible, but no money involved, so can just go straight up and then make a 90. left over here. So we've went through half of our tank. We could probably start turning it once we get to this air. We're going to do so and hopefully have control, and we lose control. Try that one time. I don't know why my controlling is so bad right now. I'm forgetting something. Or we just have too much power, but might try some of these out, but it could just be that we have way too much power going on. Here we go again. Failure number 3 coming in. Maybe if I use this, it will control itself. Let's do that. Try to get it turned a little early. We've lost it. Too much power at the back end. Alright. Back to the drawing board. So that engine is clearly too powerful for the weight of this entire thing. And we don't need to have that much delta V. I don't know what the orbital delta V is. Wish it had that in there, because we're not going to anywhere. Is there? No. So, oh, okay, low orbit, 3,400. Alright, I guess we're really not that far off. This engine... That was that thing, so let's go with a 600. Give that a try. It's gonna become Series 1000B. NVIDIA of these names here. Alright, so we got the same amount of fuel, half the power. Let's go ahead and try control surfaces. This is one thing I like that is new, is that you can just make these as perfect as you want. Hopefully. Alright. So, here it is. Version B. Let's see if I can do any better here. I mean, this should be something simple, but who knows? Now this thing is probably not even going to lift off. Our engine go. We almost screwed that up. There we go. Wait. No, that is not what we want. That's what we want. Okay. Staging. I should have done all that beforehand, but yeah. Alright, let's give it another go. Attempt number 4. Countdown. Alright, well, this thing goes off a little slower. But we're not going to burn through the fuel as much either, so that should help. fuel as much. I mean, I guess it probably should take this about the same amount of fuel to get to the same point. I hate what the clouds do to the vehicle. It screws up the graphics of it. So, alright, let's see. Can we successfully turn this within the atmosphere without going completely crazy? Okay, it turns way too quick. Oh, we lost it. I don't know if something changed in how this controlled, or I'm just really, really bad now. I don't remember it being this hard to get the vehicle to turn slightly, but alright, let's just not turn it. I should have just went launch again. Oh. Didn't fix the staging. Getting it turned. It's fighting me. The autopilot. But I'm trying to pull that. Yeah, alright. I'm not doing it the right way. Let's smoother. I'm gonna remember how to play this soon. Lock it there. We're pulling out the orbit a bit. We're about out of fuel, but we're out of the atmosphere, and we should be able to correct this once we launch the satellite. But let's just go straight 90 here. It out, and we're not going to have a whole lot of work to do to get this corrected. So let's open. There is our satellite. Let's go ahead and decouple. And again. Hopefully they slowly separate from each other. Alright. So we've got separation there. Let's take a look at the map. Head over here. And and create a maneuver. So right now we're going to wreck. We have enough to pull this thing into orbit. Almost. Where are we at now? Does it not show? There we go, 32,000. Need to be that a little higher so that we're not burning up in the atmosphere. Okay, and that runs it out of fuel, so that is our plan. We're going to start the burn in 7 minutes. Obviously, we're going to fast forward to that. We need 357 delta V to do this maneuver. We've got 348, so we're going to be a little low. But, yeah, we should be able to get it in there. And, then we'll attempt again and not fight the autopilot so much. But, let's head back to the vehicle. There we go. We go ahead and extend the panels. And we've got communication. So there it is. And out in space, this game looks really good. So we are going to go, is it looking normal? What we're gonna do for the burn? Maneuver. There we go. All right. So we got it pointed in the right direction. We got 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and jump forward a bit. We'll fire this engine, and we've got just one shot at it. And as you get more advanced, obviously you can put engines that you can control, cut off, do a bunch of other things. But yeah, this is our lightweight, cheap satellite that we're gonna hopefully put in orbit, and then we'll just have it sitting there in orbit for the rest of the time I play this game. Go here, and we are about to maneuver. Fire it off. And as we are firing off, you're going to see that the other side of our orbit is coming out. We are out. Fuel. So we got what we got. And let's hope that it's enough. Gonna be 1,008. Yeah, we can survive that, right? Gonna be a very bad orbit. It might start burning itself out, and slow down every time that we hit the lower end of the orbit. But that successfully up and going around. Now these guys, they should be, what are they going to end up doing? I assume they're still on this path that we were originally on, and they're going to burn up into the atmosphere pretty quickly. But let's jump ahead and see what happens with this orbit. Yeah, I don't know what. That must have got flung out there weirdly. Make sure. Yeah, we're on the dark side right now, so we have no electricity. No, we do have electricity, but we don't have anything that's even using it, I think. So we come up over the horizon, get our charge back. And looks like last game it was like 75,000. So we might be fine with the orbit. This thing serves no purpose. It's just up there. But first successful orbit, even if it's ugly. And obviously, as I get a little more comfortable with the game, I know where it is. Where are you, man? It's nowhere to be found. We'll go try to get to the moon. So, yeah, 2 minutes and 30 till our lowest at 108 kilometers. And yeah, it doesn't look like we're losing any. You know, fastest speed is going to be at this end, but we can delete that out now and just let it float. So now that we got that up in the air, it's our flight report here. So 32 minutes so far, and yeah, got nothing else to do with this thing. So go to the tracking station. You can see that it is now in orbit. This will be falling in soon. And we have nothing to do. And how do I get back to... Alright, so we are back to base. That's still going to be going around. Time is still ticking up. We could send a second version of this up there if we wanted to, but I don't think we need to. I think we should do a couple of tests with re-entry. See if we can get someone re-entered. Let's put a single man out there and medium here, but I think it's gonna be a little, yeah. I'm gonna do this in 2 different stages. So we need a coupling. Alright, let's plan ahead, be smart. Thermal, heat shield. Perfect. Then coupling. Utility, parachute. Toss that onto that. Put parachute up there so that we do not screw that up. Then we're gonna go with the small tank for second stage. Throw an engine on it. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? you know what? Maybe we can control these. I think I was being stupid. Alright. And the engine for this one, we're gonna go big guy here. Alright, so that is gonna put parachute last, coupling before that, engine before that, couple before that, and engine here. Let's go ahead. Closer to the ground. I hate when it's massively up in the air at the launch pad. This is a little guy. Just gonna go with this without stabilizers or anything like that. And we can always reset if we accidentally kill the guy. So, put that down there. It's our Delta V. Delta V, 5,000. Okay. Let's go to the launch pad. So, night launch. Best type of launch. Let's, we got Bill Kerman on board, so see how he handles this. He might get stuck in space forever, but let's go. And we're off. I have no electronics, nothing for this guy. We just got a parachute, and that's if he makes it back into the atmosphere. Which we probably should do for him, but this engine is just freaking crazy. Can we get it rotated early this time? Perfect. Okay, so I was just fighting the autopilot. We're about ready to decouple and fire off. Expanding this out. Do I have? Yeah, we can. Alright. We've got control over these engines. See, I'm remembering how to play the game. Alright, I want to hold this. Can you please hold that? Fire off, we're almost out of fuel. And we're out of fuel. So he's not making it to orbit, but we've planned for this. Separate that, and all we got left now is our parachute. That off. let's rotate it back just so heat shield is in position. Oops. Alright. So we've made it up to an altitude of 300. Man, we are way up. Let's go take a look at what is happening here. So yeah, that is not happening. What is happening? Maybe it is. What is our... What have I done? Screw this up. So there's our other guy. For our... I don't know what this is. Is this where we're heading? Hopefully that's not what we're doing. I don't think that's what's going on. Maybe it is. We might have sent Bill on a really bad journey. We don't want to do that. Bill might be gone forever. Let's fast forward in this. Yeah, okay. How did we overshoot it that much when we had it turned? I'm confused. That should not be, but we're gonna leave the... I mean, we are going way out there. That's some bad news. I don't know how I screwed that up. Looking at the right thing? Okay, yeah, at the right thing. He is, I feel like this is completely wrong. But apparently at some point... Yeah, let's give this another go. Revert to launch. Nothing in that seemed possible to shoot out that way, especially when I had the thing turning that close to Earth. Or Kerbal or whatever we're... Alright. Things set up. Let's get this thing going. Going up.
Okay.
Oh, and I forgot to name this thing. Oh well. I love the way the engine changes, the exhaust changes as you get through the atmosphere. It starts expanding out. Let's just try to chuck this thing sideways quickly. You know what, we can... Yeah, now that I'm not very stupid. Something like this. What is our current situation? Alright. Let's shoot for that, create a maneuver. And let's kill the engine. Actually, let's... This. That's what I want. There. Span that out. This is a very low orbit. What are we looking at there? 95,000. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna put him in orbit and then deorbit him. That'll be a good exercise. Let's go with maneuver. pointed in the right direction. And then in 2 minutes, we are going to burn 1,022 delta V, so it'll give me a time for how long we need to burn for. Which is going to be very interesting because we are almost empty on fuel here. Speed it up. So we're going to have to probably do the change. Get it switched over to decoupling, but here we go. Getting ready to get the rest of it out of this. Can we burn for 15 more seconds? And will we have enough to deorbit him? Yeah, we're good. There is a full throttle and cut throttle completely. But I forgot what those buttons were and I didn't want to overextend it, so now our orbit got going on. Oh, our orbit is not in orbit. We screwed that up. Wait. What the hell is happening here? Okay, that was not correct at all. I guess we can try to pull this orbit out. I don't think we're going to have the fuel for it. Delta V 196. We've got, okay. Yeah, we got the fuel for it. Let's do that there. Maneuver 1. And then set another maneuver. I'm gonna go way out on this. What the delta V is gonna be, so let's Alright. Let's jump to this maneuver and we'll figure out the controls for gunning it, cutting it. I think I know them, so I'm gonna hope that when I press this button it does what I want it to do. Oh, and we should probably be pointed in the right direction. Get a little delayed here. Okay. Did we do what we needed to do? Or am I cutting this? Am I cutting it too early? Is this what this is supposed to be? Alright. Still got tons of fuel. What do we got? We are in orbit. It's our showed. Is that our... I really don't like map controls sometimes. I don't know what that is. We aim for that. So we're going to aim to re-enter right there. We're going to hope that that's the base. We're going to have, well enough fuel there, so that's good to know. But yeah, that's 28 minutes from now, so jump to that. You gotta flip everything, because we're gonna be burning backwards in the direction, or yeah, opposite of what we were burning last time. Vehicles go in to the left, we're gonna burn to the right. That is gonna reduce our orbital speed and drop us back to the ground, and hopefully the parachute works. We have burned. Let's double check. Oh, we screwed that up. We're gonna be short. And I don't think that was actually the base, was it? But we're gonna land on ground right next to the coast, so that'll work. Doesn't matter one way or the other. Separate. Hopefully get far away from that. Let's go retrograde. Heat shield. Ready to take on everything. Yeah, we're moving. So it looks like we're going to deorbit right there. How far off are we? For 14 minutes. Or less. Speed this up. Okay. Definitely coming over here somewhere. Getting closer though. Just gonna let it free fall here. No controls, because it will sort itself out and go back end in first. Hopefully. Wasn't ready for it to do that. Lost control of it. We're re-entering the atmosphere in just a bit. There we go. It's caught a bit of atmosphere. So if the heat shield works. Should start to see it flaming as we get into the thicker atmosphere. Maybe. Maybe not. That's disappointing. Do the parachute, so. Let's hope it opens. Come on. Maybe a last minute thing. Oh, we're not making it to ground. We've put him in the ocean. He might be at the bottom of the ocean, though, if this parachute doesn't open. It's gonna be... there we go. Alright. He's saved. put a man in orbit, and we brought him back down into the ocean in the middle of the night. Who knows how far away we are from our base, but luckily they can just go recover it quickly. Speed this up. It's going to take a while for him to get down there. Okay, altitude at 326, but we're underwater. Doesn't seem like he's floating either, so this might be a problem for Bill. Let's, recover vehicle. Recover vessel. Yep. Alright, well, we did some things. It was a 50-minute flight to orbit almost all the way around. 390 kilometers. And, yeah, total distance traveled, 293. But we didn't kill him. Might have killed him on the first one, but that didn't really happen, right? So, vehicle is recovered. We can go back to base, and I'm going to call that a video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Something completely different. And if I get a moon mission going, or MUN, as it's called in here, then I might give that a shot. I've only landed on the MUN once in Kerbal, but yeah, I might record that and edit it down. But it's something different for the channel. Enjoy playing it, so hopefully it was a good watch. Thanks for watching.